Go to place. Go to place. Go to place. Everybody go to place. Everybody go to place. Place, place, place. Everybody go to place. Good, Sadie. On the bed. On the bed all the way. Pepper on the bed. Good dog. Ah. Yes. Yes. Pepper on the bed. Get on the bed. Get on the bed. You have to get on the bed and stay on the bed. Ah. Good. There we go. Good dogs. I know usually we don't start with this, do we? We don't usually start with this, do we? I know. Look at you, Happy Pants. Good. Good. Pepper free. Sadie free. Riley free. Riley free. Come on, find it. Get one under there. All right, so we treat doors the same way, or gates the same way as doors. Ready, sit. Ma'am, hi. Good. Sadie, sit. Good. Right, they both have to be in a sit. Free. And I'll give that release word because Sadie's new to this. I'm going to give that release word as soon as they go into the position and they can stay in the position for the click. So since Riley already has an understanding of staying behind my feet, we still need to stay consistent with that. So I'm going to still stop anytime she goes in front of my feet. Okay. I'm also going to stop if either one of them apply pressure. Now, if Riley stops with me in loose leash walking position because Sadie has applied pressure, then immediately she gets a reward for stopping with me, right? Now that also means that they either need to be on one, or Riley either needs to be on the same side as Sadie or on the opposite side. I don't really care so much where Sadie is, but I want Riley to stick to one spot, and I'm going to have Riley on the side that I'm going to put my treat bag on, which is going to be on the right-hand side today. I'm going to be holding my leash on the left, okay? And we'll move forward. Here we go. Oh, dogs. So if one stops to process, we all stop to process. Good girl, Riley. Right? And again, really focusing with Sadie on pressure equals attention and keeping a nice, calm walk. Hey, dogs. Now, the reason why I stopped was because Sadie started barking. Rye. I'm going to let Riley figure it out first. Good girl. Yes, Sadie. Now, this is where the dogs kind of have to figure out where they're going to be. Right? Sadie. Riley, sit. Good. Sadie. Sadie. Right. Sadie. Good girl. Good. All right. Let's go. So Sadie's going to try and go to the other side. So I'm going to step over. Good girl. Let's go. And I'm going to start walking. Good girl, Riley. So I stopped because Sadie wanted to sniff. And I'm going to reward Riley for sticking with me and stopping when I stopped. And I'm going to kind of follow Sadie's lead here. Yes. Right? Encouraging Riley to stay glued to this side of my body. Now, if Riley goes in front, again, she doesn't get rewarded when she comes back. Good girl. Good girl. But I am going to give her an encouragement marker, especially if we're not going to be starting to walk right away because of Sadie. And this is where it's a little easier for someone who is not a trainer to train each dog individually. good, Riley. Good girl. Good girl. Good, Sadie. All right, let's go. Oop. Good, Sadie. Over here. And since Sadie keeps just kind of wandering away and she doesn't seem to really want to be with Riley, I'm going to encourage her to the opposite side. Good dogs. Oop, so we stopped for Riley. Yes, or Sadie. Riley stopped and stayed with me. She even turned with me, which was nice. Good dogs. I don't know if the shepherd out. He hasn't come back out yet, but Riley wants to stop. Process. Yes. Let's go. So here's Sadie again going, I'm not sure where to go. Thank you. Yes. Good girl, Riley. Good girl. Sadie. So I'm trying to help Sadie a little bit stay on one side at this point. Good girl. Let's go. No. Let's go. And again, these walks are going to go pretty slow until Sadie figures it out. The one good thing, because I can do both at the same time, the nice thing that this is going to teach Riley is that it doesn't really matter what Sadie does, right? Riley still has to do what she's supposed to do. Okay. So this is like a good distraction training for Riley. Good girl. And there are some men walking way down there. I don't know if you can see them. And that's who Riley is looking at right now. Oop. Right, Sadie just applied pressure. Good girl. So she gets a reward for coming back. And you may notice that Riley is getting a good amount of treats today. That's on purpose. I'm rewarding her a bit more than previously, simply because we've added in a new distraction of Sadie. So I'm still going to expect a decent amount from her if everything is calm and Sadie's just kind of following along, right? Good girl, yes. But if things start to get confusing, new and different, we're definitely going to reward her for keeping her head in those situations. So yesterday we went towards the trail. So today we're going to go towards the Shiba. And if we're lucky, the Shiba Inu will be out. Now I can hear a vehicle coming, so I'm going to come towards the grassy area. Yes. Mostly because I don't know how Sadie is going to respond to vehicles. Good girl, Sadie. Good girl. Good girl. Whoop. There we go. Thank you. Now this is different. Yes. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to turn my body. So if Miss Riley wants to sniff, she feels like she has the go-to. Good girl, Ry. Good girl. And she comes back to loose leash walking position. Beautiful. I'm going to reward her return. I'm going to reward Sadie. Ready? Let's go. And this is partially so that I can reward both dogs while I'm also holding my phone, right? If I wasn't holding my phone, it would be a little easier for me to do opposite sides. The idea, though, whether you have them on the same side or opposite sides, is that we are focusing on them building confidence, staying on the side that we've decided, to put them on, right? Eventually, they should be able to walk on the same side. They should be able to walk on opposite sides, because it's really going to be determined on the situation that we're in, right? Good dogs, yes. All right, let's go. Good dogs. Good dogs. Good, right. Yes. Hi, Sadie. Come up here. All right, let's go. Yes, Riley. Good girl, Sadie. Let's go. Okay, so, yes, we've got our Shiba Inu up here, right? And this should be relatively easy for Riley. She was showing us previously that she doesn't really care about this dog too much anymore, so this is actually a good start. Whoop, where are you? Right, thank you. Let's go. Right? Good girl, Rye. Yes. Good. 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 Now again, if Riley wants to stop and sniff, I'm still going to stop and sniff, right? We're still on a walk. We're not in a heel, right? So we can totally still make this an enjoyable thing where they can sniff. They just have to learn to do it in a calm manner, to where no one's pulling on me, no one's applying pressure. Good girl, Riley. Yes. Good. We're gonna go this way. So I'm gonna cut across here. Yes, Riley. Sadie's doing really good. Riley's technically, now she's left loose walking position. Hi, ma'am. And I'm gonna, Riley. Sadie. Riley. Good, Riley. Yes. And this is where, right, them learning the difference between who I'm working with. Let's go. And who I'm luring, right? That when I say one of their names, that's the dog I'm talking to, right? We started that off when we did place with that release cue, right? Where I would release each one of them individually. And so we're starting to apply that on the walk, right? If I don't say your name, I'm not talking to you. Good dogs. Yes. All right, so Riley sees a person yesterday. I actually think that's the same lady we saw walking yesterday that she was very, very concerned about. Now, Riley's not taking a step forward. So I'm just going to keep taking these like little micro steps. Good girl, Riley. See, come. And I am rewarding Sadie in between rewarding Riley for her attention, because Sadie's not responding to Riley's anxiety. Riley. She's nope. Good girl. Over here. Good girl. Yes. All right, let's go. Come on, Sadie. You start walking all over you. There we go. Good job. Good. Now again, I don't care if Sadie goes in front of my toes right now. Whoop, 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 whoop. I do care if Riley does. Riley is not allowed to go in front of my toes. Sadie, I don't care. Let's go. Okay, ready? Ready to go through the door. Good girl, Riley. So I'm going to reward Riley for going into the SIT. Sadie. Good. I'm going to reward Riley for keeping the sit. Sadie. Sadie. Yeah, good girl. Free. Good dogs. Well done, guys. Good job. Place. Place. Good place. Good place. Hey, baby, place. Good, Pepper. Yes, Sadie. Yes, Pepper. Right. Good place. Come on. There we go. Good girl. Yes. Great job. Pepper. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Pepper free. Sadie free. Riley free. Alright, so playing the Quiet Dogs Get Treats game. Yes. Yes. Good. Good girl. Good girl, Sadie. Now this time, if she doesn't bark, I'm going to go out. Good. Good place. Everybody to place. Go, good girl, Sadie. Right? Yes. Pep. Thank you. Yes. 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 Whoop. Yes. 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 Riley free. Pepper free. Sadie free.